because I don't see the rest of the world discover say no country, make I no lie, wey better reach Nigeria for body.
Yes, you see this situation, you see this alarming situation when this guy they talk about, so now the most of our fear, especially when they know say when they come with clean hand. Situations dey for ground and the matter dey very touching, just like the way it dey touch our soul. So make we listen to this man and the story when he carry come. Make we listen to them.
Market. My village na Kiribo for Eseldo local government area of Ondo State. Now since that night, now I make decision as a 10-year-old say I go, when I reach time, I go fight to ensure say this country get justice. Nigeria.
No, get
and as I dey go, secondary school, university, na so I dey enter from one problem to the other as you introduced earlier. But na good problem now I dey enter. The reason be say my own country, I wan make it good. E reach one point, I comot for this country, go abroad. I spent 20 years between 1999 and 2018 and 19. I come back because I don't see the rest of the world discover say no country, make I no lie, wey better reach Nigeria for body. And I don't just enter America, I be dey stay for the biggest city in the world, New York. I start business for there, what they call Sahara Reporter. A work. I dey happy, I get wife, I get children. But my life no settle the way I want make it be. Now I carry myself, come back Nigeria, say, this my country where I dey look, say no work, I will come back, come correct am. Because before I go, when I enter University of Lagos, where I later became student union president, Nigeria get the big problem of military rule. Not me they talk inside here where I mean go they collect land. It don't take. They not be only land, I mean they collect wife, they will collect your eyes, they will collect your legs. It don't take. You dey talk about customs for here, the man where they bring come back to custom. Not be today they do injustice. The man where they custom now then kill Ken Saruwa for this country. No, make I no, you don't go. You don't
get evidence. You don't get evidence.
In the panel where convict Ken Saruwa for going land without allowing him to get his lawyers, because they did. Now Ganifa will be them lawyer. The reason why they talk about say the country will get things where they happen but past. Now they haunt Nigeria now.
But you hear what Ken Saruwa do?
What he do?
Okay,
so they fight for in community, may they not pollute her. That one a crime.
You get some other things we were supposed to talk about.
No, the thing is say I be presidential candidate, and if we don't address the injustices where they finish Nigeria, we no feel move forward, make we no lie to ourselves. Because now you're emboldening these problems where they get now. Now you're emboldening the people where they do them to see they do them. Because somebody go do bad in 1984, he go get elected in 2022. I just give example. How young people not go want do bad when the people will do bad during their parents' time, and then they get social promotion.
Bad precedents.
Exactly. And you look at Nigeria as a day to day, good people know they last, but look at all the bad people where we get, they last long. Fella 50s, it don't die. Ganifa with me 63, it died. I don't want to mention names because I don't want they can't shut down your station. No. But all the bad former presidents, they live long for this country. You understand? When I did 10 years old, we they wait for Independence Day. Yes. They tell us, say, you are the leaders of tomorrow. 10 years old. 51 years old, they tell me, say, I be leaders of tomorrow. Until tomorrow, no Greek come meet us. But people wey they do bad things, they enjoy well for this country. They don't do as so the children of the poor, they just they postpone their own enjoyment. But the children of the rich for this country, they get, some of them don't even do well for school, but they do well in life. People come they wonder, say, why I go school with the hope of doing well when people they even sit down for my side for secondary school, they cheat. We know sabi book, now then they control our country. One Inspector General, former DIG of police, he did National Assembly. The man is from Niger State, one Ningi. He look inside the National Assembly for Senate. He say, if I talk for here, everywhere goes scatter. All these people will be senators.
Now suspects.
They were suspects.
Where you
don't investigate for drugs, murder, capital offenses.
And a senator him be
senator, but the senators also
you look around see say most of them now people
criminals
don't do their cases
they
before.
Tell the man say make you drop mic, make you no talk
off the mic.
Now get us where we dey here so. And me, as you mentioned, I don't do this Abuja now for 4 years, since 2019 we finish election. Well, look, Nigeria say we don't fit deceive ourselves. We don't get revolution, we dey waste our time. So I start revolution now, and they arrest me and put me for inside DSS Yellow House for 5 months. I stay there with them. Every morning they put me inside one cell. Now me alone dey there. They will bring me out for only 1 hour per day to carry food. I no see sunshine for 5 months. But I can't tell them one thing, say, if you put me for here, but the idea we go liberate this country, you know, fit jail am. And idea where we dey today. They carry me go in front of judge. Judge say, for the first time in recent history, judge say I no fit comot from this Abuja. The women wey come comot from us, they come from local goma, and they stay local goma too. And if you dey this Abuja, if you don't stay some area, you no go see what they call suffering. The kabusa where they talk about. See when they talk about the pikin where they say they no cut in placenta. People where they chop placenta dey for this country out of hunger. Not because they exaggerate. Yes, the particular part where they talk say parents no dey anymore. This country, the young people where dey this country today, now them they raise themselves, now them they raise their parents. Yes,
and very true.
That's the reason we say you they talk about
children are raising themselves and raising their parents.
Yes, because of the level of deprivation with the country.
It has never done on me.
Have you asked yourself, all this you talk about young girls, why their parents they look the other way? Because most of them are the ones feeding their parents. They are the one buying them recharge cards. They are the one paying for their hospital bills. How parents will get moral authority to control their children when the children they feed them? Now them they pay house rent for them. They have lost that ability to parent, and Nigeria happened to them. So now it make me come here today. In fact, I suppose come here, come report all the people where they do bad things to me. But I won't come report the people where they do bad things to Nigerians.
But if you
I don't go mention names, don't worry.
Wait, if you want to report people who do
I will apply a bit.
No, we do bad thing to you. You are welcome, but you go do affidavit.
Yeah, my own no need affidavit. You said no now.
no, I know. My hand
you know them now. You know them. But the truth be say, Nigeria don't reach point now where we say, like you mentioned before, it's either we turn around or we fall over. And I make people like me stand or sit in front of you today say, the mistake where we did make before, we no feel repeat them this time around. Because even mistakes get lifespan. If people did make the same mistake over and over again, God said no go they happy with them. You know, people they talk God well for Nigeria. They talk metaphorically. Say the God we did Nigeria different from the God we did other places. The prayer points for Nigeria are different from the prayer points for America, but they all did the same. They worship the same God. When I did Nigeria, my prayer now to not get malaria every Friday. When I reached America, I did not experience malaria for 20 years. When I did Nigeria, I see people who pray on top transformer. When I reach America, I don't know where the transformer in my area
okay,
is.
Then they pray, make them bring transformer
or light. My own side of Ondo State has not experienced light. That's Ondo South for 13 years now. my own side of America, we had a major storm where we say the whole country scatter. The lights only went for 18 hours, even though there was a hurricane. People have never seen what they call hurricane in Nigeria now. The one way we dey see for here where they pull roof na wind.
You know why we know if I see hurricane? Because we are not in a hurry.
Yes. You know, but we dey lucky. We have to admit that a country as small as this is blessed with milk and honey. But you get somebody wey don talk that joke before, say when other countries for Africa they complain to God, say why you give Nigerians everything, God say make this wait, make you see the people wey go put there. The people wey dey here na be the problem. Not be say you mentioned before now, say we no need all this one to go dey borrow money for loan. Na true now. You dey talk about Chinese wey take over land, but you know, remember the history of Nigeria. They no create Nigeria for human beings, they create them as a business. Now wetin the Igbo people do with that? And when they dey comot, they come put leaders wey go make sure say that business continue. Nigeria just dey like ShopRite when they bring into Nigeria. Do you know say people of South Africa wey bring ShopRite, they enjoy more wealth than Nigerians wey they buy from ShopRite? Do you know about MTN? The amount of money MTN they take out of Nigeria every year pass Nigeria budget. In one case na $13 billion.
Wait,
when they carry money comot.
wait. Money wey MTN they make every year
From Nigeria.
it pass Nigerian budget.
Yes. So how much will they borrow from China? 4 billion. MTN they carry 13 billion in one transfer out of this country. I dey tell you because you know say I be investigative journalist and I don investigate plenty things. The things wey I know for this country, if we sit down from now till tomorrow, you go dey scared. But the people wey dey keep
Who go dey scared?
well, when I say you go dey scared,
na them.
na the listeners and the people wey we dey talk about. You know, because when they arrest me, the first thing when they ask me say, as we put you for here, Sahara Reporters no go fit operate anymore. But they dey surprised say Sahara Reporters was operating because I no get hand as of the way they work. But they no understand say the level wey we dey, some of us we don pass analog leadership. Because the part of the things wey dey hold Nigeria down, we say the people of Nigeria they use computer. The leaders of Nigeria they use radio where they turn the knob. In those days, you know those radio where they turn the knob. They see they use cassette. We don't they use MP3. And any country where the leaders they slower than the citizenry, no fit make progress.
Problem day.
And the reason why this conversation they necessary, we say if we not change the team, we no fit win the game. It just be like this World Cup what they do now. We no fit carry Odegbami go represent Nigeria. No matter how good he be 70 years old.
He used to be good.
Yes, he cannot play with Ronaldo or against Ronaldo or Messi. So Nigeria they like country we get Messi. Come they carry Odegbami, go they play for World Cup of 2022. But we say I dey insult Odegbami, but that is the way our country dey. And for 2023, e be like say we dey close eye again. I no get problem with old people, but I get problem with old ideas. Yeah, I say hold Nigeria down.